Hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia and a quick update over at the Marinka region. So the battle for Marinka are still waging and good news for the Ukrainians. So the latest update from Ryba suggests that the Ukrainians over the past month also actually did manage to capture the most of the western part of Marinka. This came as a surprise because we did not really see reports of this Ukrainian offensive. We only hear that fighting is still on the western side, and the Ukrainians are sending a lot of reinforcement over into Marinka. This is what we heard of, but we didn't know that the Ukrainians actually managed to push back all the way to the center line again, to this center road, and this kind of break the entire narrative that the Russians have already pushed the Ukrainians perhaps out of the city already, fighting mainly only in the outskirts. This seems to be not true. So the Ukrainians have been fighting through into this region, and the front line is currently back into the same area as per it was 2-3 months ago. However, in the latest update, the Russian forces are attacking from the south, and they actually seems to break through the Ukrainian lines in a surprise to the Ukrainians, and they managed to push all the way to the to this industrial area here. Some certain factories and plants which I really find it very hard to verify which building is which building. So tentatively it's mainly in the south, and I believe that it is this significant information about this fighting over in the southern part of Marinka that forced pro-Russian sources to backtrack into retelling the change in the front line, because you would not be able to corroborate informations of fighting around this region if this region is already controlled by the Russian forces. Because when I first read about this information, first by the pro-Ukrainian source Deep State UA, and I find it a bit strange. So after that, then when I went to read Ryba's report, I realized that Ryba is also reporting on the same battle, and they both sides, pro-Ukrainian and pro-Russian sides, corroborated this fight, and this seems to have prompted Ryba to reassess the situation at Marinka and actually push back the front line to this line here. So for the Ukrainians, the perspective is more towards this line here. So otherwise, the Russians forces are still pushing towards Boyeda in the south, but not very clear what's the situation over at Boyeda. But anyway, for Marinka, this is the situation here, and that the Ukrainians actually recapture half of Marinka. Not sure when that happened, and the latest offensive for the Russians is actually coming from the south. So anyway, that's all. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next update.